Babe, honey, I'm recording something live, so if you hear me talking, I'm just talking, okay? Love you. So, the reason for this stream is I want to talk about labor. I think that there's only one chance we get out of this mess. I'm talking about all of the mess. Is if the people stick together. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. Do you have $1 billion? I don't. Do your best friends have billions of dollars? Mine don't. I'm with the people that are like me, working really hard, struggling, working 2 jobs to get by. Some of us work 3 jobs, some of us work 4, some of us travel hours just to get to our jobs. I'm not fighting you, you're not fighting me. The struggle isn't me versus you. The struggle isn't you versus me. The struggle isn't me versus my neighbor. The struggle isn't you versus your neighbor. The struggle is them versus us. I'm saying that we need a new labor movement in this world. I know most young people don't understand anything about unions. I barely do. They were dead when I was a child. But in the 70s, in the 60s, even in the industrial, the early 1800s, 1900s, this is what made change is human beings coming together, fighting against the strongest, the people with the most money that want us to fight each other. We have to stick together. I'm imagining a new labor movement, which anyone can join. Whatever you are working on, whatever your job is, you should be part of this. I don't even know what it looks like. I don't even know what this even means. But you really think that you can just join a political party and your voice is heard? No. Do you actually really feel like someone is listening to you? No, you don't. I don't feel like anyone's listening to me. I don't feel like anyone's listening to us. There needs to be a new reorganization of society. And that's what this stream is about. Is trying to figure out how we do it. I don't know. This is me just spitballing. I know that everyone is pissed. Everyone feels like they're losing their grip. And people are choosing the wrong targets. The wrong targets are being in the bullseye as what's wrong with this country. What's wrong with this country is we're being pillaged. The common man is being worked and everything is going to the top. Trickle down economics is a failed promise that somehow people are still clinging to. Ronald Reagan and his policies have utterly destroyed the economic consciousness of this country. I can't state that enough. I debated my father so far into the night about these types of issues. Reagan sold your parents, my parents, this notion of Let's just protect everyone at the top. Don't forget, Reagan was a actor. He was an actor from California that parlayed his sweet old persona into some weird, twisted political. It's all about a cult of persona these days. And that's not what's going to get us through, clinging on to some one individual. That's not what it's about. I'm here to tell you that we need some smarter people in the conversation. And I do have optimism for the future, but it's not going to be on the backs of a bunch of old men. It's going to be on the backs of young people with great new ideas, trying to push us in different directions that we're not comfortable with. Not the same old hierarchy. And that's what they're trying to push us to. Don't get us wrong. Don't get yourself twisted. You can look right now, there are women in the conservative, which I use that very loosely, that want to, they are like, let's take away the 19th Amendment, which is women's suffrage. There should be a household vote, is what they say. There should be strong men that vote for the conscience of their family. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? The blood of all of the people that have been kicked down in the streets fighting for your rights, are you willing just to give them up because you, just because someone says that you have to? Because if you don't, that someone's going to come after you and take them away a different way? There's there's they're going back to like the 1860s with rights for women these days. I'm just some dude. I implore all of you women out there to fight, to make your voice be heard. I'm just some dude. I can't. How do I have the right to speak for women? I don't. Only you can speak for yourself. And that's what we're being challenged right now, to try to speak for other people. Just stand up for yourself. Just stand up for yourself. I know this platform is transitory, where people are coming and going. I'm using this platform, although I know that, because I just hope someone will hear what I'm saying. That you have to fight for your future. Don't wait for some white knight to come along. They're not coming. You are the white knight of your future. You are the one that's going to change it or watch it just evaporate in front of your eyes. Look what's happening in Africa right now. Niger, all of the US troops are getting kicked out of Niger right now because Niger said, we want you out. There was a coup that just happened in Niger. It's happened in a few other African countries in the last few years. Democracy is going away. You know why? Because we are the leaders. Even though we shouldn't be, for whatever reason, we are the leaders in what's going to happen in the next foreseeable future. We kind of lead the way, right or wrong. And right now we're leading it the wrong way. Our the American citizens have kind of given a pass to the rest of the world saying, no, bring out your strongmen. Democracy sucks. Whoever has the sword is the strongest, and that's all that matters. That's what we're showing all over the world. Niger kicking out all the U.S. service. There's only 1,000 there, but they're not just kicking us out, they're letting Russia in. Russia is getting the sphere of influence. If you guys don't understand what's happening right now, you need to just watch in real time every day what's happening. This isn't some, you can see it every single day. The decay of belief in us. They don't believe in us anymore. They don't believe in you. Maybe you don't even believe in you. You believe in someone else to come save you. There have been coup after coup in Africa and democratically held countries. And they're not helping out the common man. They're just consolidating power, taking the resources, making themselves richer, becoming more fascist. This is the direction of the world right now. This is real time. This is tomorrow. This is right this second. This is how you react tomorrow to your friends, to your enemies. Enemies. I don't have enemies, but that's what they want you to think, that you have enemies. The biggest enemy you have is yourself. That is the biggest limiting factor of your life, is yourself. No one is taking anything away from you. I promise you, there is a chance we can get out of this, but it's not going to be pointing fingers at everyone else. It's not going to be dividing each other into factions, trying to come out ahead. I'm unaffiliated politically. I believe in a lot of ideas of conservatism, conserving our planet, conserving just, the things that are good. I also believe in progressing. Like, what's the point of living if we're not progressing? Are we supposed to regress? The idea that you can point a finger at someone and say, that person's terrible, he's a progressive. They're a progressive. What? They want to progress? Like, what's the opposite? It's being regressive. I just had a bug lay on me like Mike Pence in a debate. I think it might have bit me. Well, I laid a lot out there. This channel is not a propagandist channel. It has no clear version of reality it's trying to get to. This channel is me. I'm the one who runs this channel. Me, Chris. But I'm tired of dancing around bullshit, trying to pretend that I have to be scared of a bunch of schoolyard bullies. Should I be?
Don't post it till tomorrow, maybe. Or watch it again.
It's live, dude.
What?
All right, I guess that's it. Bye.